Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am zu-wii-mama, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing because I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the main attraction. So, you've seen the ultra blue rare Axolotl. Yep, you know, everyone's got one of them. The gold or yellow one, yeah, looking good. We got the pink one. Very nice. The brown variant, and we've also got the white one. But these are not what you've come to see today. You want to see the ultra rare green one. Now this green one was an unreleased green variant that was shown in the Minecraft Live 2020 recap, but it was not actually shown in the live event, so it never actually made it into the game. But I think he actually looks brilliantly along all the rest of these axolotls, and wouldn't he look amazing if it was actually in the game as well? But anyway, without further ado, if we want to build this guy, let's get to the blocks and colours, shall we? Blocks and colours we need for this build are as follows: 2 black concrete, 66 green concrete, 90 lime terracotta, 112 lime concrete, 180 lime wool, and 44 lime concrete powder. Let's get to the build. What we're going to do is, if you want to build this axolotl on the floor, you can do, but I'm going to actually build mine just in the air, so it's going to make things a little bit easier for when I explain what's going on. So I'm just going to build mine from there. But if you do want to build this guy on the floor, obviously he is flat, his arms are flat, so he would look absolutely fine flat on the floor. But anyway, let's start with this block here. So we're going to go with a lime concrete. We're going to go 1, and then we're going to go vertical. Actually, we're going to go 1 there above that black concrete. And then we're going to go 2 wool on top of that. And that's as tall as his head's going to go. Now, what we're going to do is come to the bottom here. And to the right-hand side, we're going to do another lime concrete. Followed by 4 lime wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I clearly can't count. Then go back to lime concrete. Go 1, 2. And then from here, we're going to go upwards by another 1. Followed by another 1 black concrete. Then on top of that, we're going to do lime wool. We're going to go 1, 2. And then all we're going to do now is with that lime wool, bring it all the way across to the other side to connect it up like so. And then the row above that as well, or below it, is another row of concrete. Wool. I keep getting my words mixed up, sorry. Another row like that. And then across the bottom here, again, you could do another row of wool. And then we're going to do, from both of the eyes, we're going to do 2 wool, 2 wool, and then we should have a 2 block gap in the center there, and we're just going to put some lime terracotta like that, and that's his nose and his eyes and his front of his head done already. Now we've got the front of the head complete. What we can do is spin on it around to the right hand side, and we're going to go from this block here, and we're going to add on 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with your lime concrete. So from here to there should be 6 lime concrete. Then we might as well carry on this line. So we're using your lime terracotta. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then another lime concrete. Then we're going to go with a green concrete this time, followed by another 3 lime terracotta. 1, 2, 3. And then finally we're going to put a lime concrete on the end. So we should have a massive row like that. Then on the next row, again, we're going to start from this left hand side. We're going to do a lime concrete, followed by 2 lime concrete powder, followed by a lime wool, a lime concrete powder. Then we're going to go lime concrete, going to go 1. And then we're going to go lime wool, lime concrete, lime wool, lime concrete powder, lime wool, lime concrete, and then follow it off by a powder on the end like that. And from now on, I think what I'm going to do is just call it concrete, wool, and powder, because me saying lime concrete, lime wool, lime powder every time is a bit annoying. Okay, so we'll go concrete, wool, powder, and you can see what colour I'm using in my hand anyway. Okay, again, starting from the top left hand side next to the black concrete this time, we're going to go with our powder. Then we're going to go with our concrete, followed by another 2 powder, then a wool, a powder, a wool, a powder, a wool, a powder, and then the rest is going to be wool all the way to the end. That was a bit of a weird section. Then again, from the top left hand side, what we're going to do is start with our wool again. We're going to go 1, and then on top of that, powder. Then go back to our wool again. And this next block, you can place any old block there. I can't spit words out. Any old block there you want. If not, you can leave it blank, because we'll be placing some on there later on. So it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to place that block there for now. Then from here all the way to the end, it's just going to be wool. Like that. There we go. And then to the top left again, we're going to start from up here. We're going to go with the wall this time. We're going to go 1, 2, concrete, and then a wall on top of that. And there we go. So far we've got the side of the head and the side of the body. Now, for anyone new that's around here, what we like to do, me and my fellow subscribers, we like to have a little race. So we're going to essentially copy the exact same thing we've just done here on the opposite side of the body, because it's going to be exactly the same. So all you're going to do is we're going to start from this side, remember, of the head, and we're going to just, all you're going to do is look across to that block there, and we're going to just replicate what you can see. So concrete, and then concrete, and so on and so forth, until we got two sides exactly the same. Now, if you don't want to race and you just want to take your time, go for it, and then we'll catch up a little bit later on in the video. But if you do want to race, let's get ready for it, okay? This is going to be a tricky one, guys, alright? I can see I might lose, I don't know. I'm not feeling very confident on this one. But anyway, if you do want to race, in 3, 2, 1... go. And I just want to say, I don't rehearse these. I literally do these as you can see me do them now, and if I mess up, I tend to mess up quite bad, and I'm just trying to make it as fair as I possibly can. That's why I don't do any retakes or any sort of cuts in the video. This is just me, and you can probably hear my buttons frantically smashing around because I am panicking a little bit because I want to win. I don't want you winning and beat me on this build, no way. So I am I'm trying to go as quick as I can, and it's quite oh no, wrong block. It's quite tricky actually. I'm trying to obviously talk at the same time as well as building, so it is a little bit tricky. Right, blocks, come on. Blocks. I need that there. One there, and I think that's that section. Yes. Okay, all I need to do, you better get a wiggle on. If you haven't got to this point, you better hurry up, because all I need to do is put this last bit of wool in, and I'm going to be complete. Last row. Come on. All the way to the end, and then a row across the top here, and then I'm done. Right. No. That one there. Wall there. Oh no, I messed up a little bit. I think you might beat me. I don't know. Yes, I'm complete. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that one bit. Let me just check my work to see if I did actually get it all right, because if I do make a mistake here, obviously that means you did actually win and I lost. But I think, yes, it's all looking exactly the same. Yes, I did it. How did you get on? Let me know in the comments if you did actually beat me, because that was quite tricky. I really did struggle a little bit with that one. So now we've done that, what we're going to do is go on the inside of the build, and we're going to work from the back of the build towards us, alright? So from this lime concrete here, we're going to start building up the base of the build. So we're going to use our lime terracotta and place one there and one on that side, and then the green concrete is going to go all the way to the other end like that. And then following on from that, we're going to use our lime terracotta, and we're going to do a row all the way across. And while the lime's still on the hand, we're going to go 1, 2 there, and then 1, 2 on that side, with 2 lime concrete in the center. While the lime concrete's still in the hand, we're actually going to bring it out by a further 2. I'm going to go 1 to the left and 1 to the right, like so. Then in the center, use your lime wall. We're going to go 1, 2, and then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then lime concrete, we're going to go 1 there, and then 1 on that side. And then in the center, you're going to do lime wall again. Then with the lime wall still in the hand, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 across that side. And then on the ends here, you can actually do another lime concrete, 1 there and 1 like there. Back to our lime wall again in the center, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go back to our lime concrete, and from here we're going to go 1, 2 like that, 1, 2. Switch back to your lime terracotta. Again, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1 towards us. Do the same on the right hand side, 1, 2, and then 1 towards us. And while this is in our hand, all these gaps here you can actually fill in with lime terracotta. I nearly forgot what it was called then, that's why I had to look. So all them gaps are going to be lime terracotta. And then this big gap in the center here is literally going to be lime wall, so you can just fill that all the way up, all the way to the other end. And there we go. So from underneath the build, if you were looking up, it looks like a little grubber, a little maggot at this point. But if you look from underneath, that's what you should have looking like. So obviously, if you are having this guy floating in the air, that's what it's going to look like. But if this is on the ground, obviously it's going to be detailed on the inside of your house anyway, with the floor looking like that. But anyway, that's that section complete. While we're here, actually, what we're going to do is actually get our lime wool, and see where this little block before it steps down. We're going to place a lime wall there and a lime wall on that end, and the blocks that are in center, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to be concrete like that, and then this big gap obviously there is going to be the top of the head, which you're going to fill in with lime wool all the way like that. And there we go, looking good. While we're here, we might as well get a little bit of detail on this head. So what we're going to do is use our green concrete, and we're going to do the right hand side first. So what I want you to do is from this block here, I want you to place a green concrete. Then to the right of that, you can do a lime concrete. Then above that, lime terracotta. Then to the right, a lime concrete. And then above that, a lime terracotta like that. And we're going to do the same on this side as well. So we're going to replicate that. So we're going to use our green concrete. We're going to start from this block here. To the left of that is going to be a lime concrete. Above that is going to be a lime terracotta. To the left of that is going to be a lime concrete. And then above that is going to be a lime terracotta. So that's the first sort of section done. Then to the right hand side of the build, remember where we placed that block earlier that we were going to build over? Well, this is the time that we're going to start building over it, right? So using your lime terracotta, we're going to place 1. Above that is going to be a green concrete. Then next to that is going to be a lime concrete. Above that, a green concrete. Then next to that is going to be a lime concrete, and then also one on top like that. So you should have a pattern looking like that. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side as well. Okay, so spin on it round to the other side, and remember we should have another block that's exactly the same. And we're going to place a lime terracotta on top of that, followed by a green concrete on top of that one. Then to the left of it, we're going to do a lime concrete, a green concrete on top, a lime concrete to the left, and then one above as well. There we go, that's that section done. Now we've done that one, we're going to drop down, so directly below it, we're going to use our green concrete this time, place 1. Next to that is going to be a lime terracotta coming towards us. Above that is going to be a green concrete. Then to the left of that, a lime terracotta, and above is going to be a green concrete, and that's that one done. And we do the same on the opposite side, so spin on right round to the right hand side, and again, from the base here, we're going to do a green concrete, followed by a lime terracotta. Above that, green concrete. To the right, lime terracotta, and then a green concrete on top. And there we go. He's got his little flappy gilly bits. I don't know what they're called, little tentacles, whatever they are. But there you go. That's all done. Okay, now we've done that section. What we can do is go on to the round the back. So we're looking at the axolotl's bum, dare I say it. So from the inside here, what we're going to do is go right to the end, just below the head there. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. With a lime concrete, and do the same on the opposite side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can actually bring that across to meet the other side like that. So you should have that sort of C shape. Now what I want you to do is on the left hand side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should be getting one block before you reach the end. And we can do the same on the right hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what you can do now is get your lime wool, and you can go 1 on the ends, and then we can actually connect that side up and that side up, and then we can connect all that up with lime wool as well. And you should have a strip down the middle that's 2 blocks wide. Okay, and we're going to leave that there because we're going to actually be building on that shortly anyway. And while we're here, we might as well finish off this small section here. So what we're going to do is go on the left hand side, we're going to do a concrete powder followed by a concrete. Above that is going to be a powder, and then you can use a wool just in the center there, and do the same on this side as well. So we're going to do a concrete powder followed by a lime concrete. Above that is going to be a powder, and then that gap there is going to be a wool, and there you go. You should have the 2 block gap in the center still. So while we're around the back, what we're going to do is use our green concrete, and then from this section here, the 2 center blocks is where we're going to place our tail. So from here, we're going to place a green concrete, and we're going to go 1, we're going to do 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's as long as the tail's going to go. And we're going to start working from the back inwards. So we're going to go another green concrete on top of that, then a lime terracotta. To the left of that, a green concrete, followed by another 2 lime terracotta, 1, 2. Then we're going to go upwards with the lime terracotta by 1, then a green concrete to the left of that. Then we're going to do another 3 lime terracotta, 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do from this end block, we're going to come up with the green terracotta again. We're going to place 1, and then 1 to the left of it, and also 1 to the right of it, like so. And then what we're going to do is switch back to our green concrete, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 for the time being, but we will be continuing that shortly. But for the time, we're going to just do that. Now from the bottom left hand side of the build, we're going to use our lime concrete, and we're going to go 1, skip a block, place 1, skip a block, place 1, and skip another block and place 1. And what we're going to do is get our lime wool, and in the gaps we're going to go lime wool, 1, 2, 3. We can place 1 on the end here, skip a block, and then place 1. And these 2 blocks here is going to be concrete powder, so you should have your first row looking like that. While the concrete powder is still in our hand, we're actually going to place a concrete powder on top of each of the lime concretes, like that, so we should have 4. And you probably already guessed it, but in these gaps is going to be lime wool, so you can just do that all the way across on that row as well. And then above these concrete powders, we can actually place a lime wool, so 1 there and 1 there. And in the gaps is going to be concrete powder, and that's our tail complete. What we're going to do now is we're going to spin on round, and we're going to do the exact same on this side, so it will close up this gap, because this tail is actually going to be 2 blocks wide. Okay, so if you fancy a little race, again, we can do. If you want to take your time, go ahead, but all you're going to be doing is literally copying the block for block all the way across until we've got this section done as well. But if you fancy a race, let's get ready to rumble in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go. This should be quite simple because we can clearly see what blocks we're using. I don't know what sort of strategy I'm going to go with this time. I'm just sort of frantically trying to do it. Right, okay, powder. Oh, we need the wool. Right, lime, powder. I don't like working with the powder because it always falls and it's a little bit difficult sometimes. I am nearly done. Hope you're nearly done too. I've got 2 more blocks to go. Powder. I'm done. Done. How did you get on that time? Whew, that was kind of stressful, but that one was kind of easier as well than the other ones previously. But anyway, there we go. That should be the tail section complete. Now all we need to do now is work on the middle section of this. So let's get to it. So to finish this tail off, all we're going to do is get our green concrete, and from the center here we're going to just bring this up by a block, and we can actually get rid of that one. So we're going to use our green concrete. We're going to go 1, 2, followed by lime terracotta, 1, 2, 3. And then after that, we're going to get our green concrete and do that all the way to the end. And we can do that on the same on the opposite side. So do our 3 lime terracotta, green concrete like that, and then green concrete there. And there you go. That's that section done. And all we need to do now is whack on this little guy's feet. So what we're going to do is spin on around to either side. It doesn't really matter because they're both going to be exactly the same. And all you're going to do is get your lime concrete, and in the center of these terracotta blocks, this block here, we're going to go 1, 2 green concrete, followed by a lime wool, and then round this lime wool, the lime terracotta, we're going to go 1 to the left, 1 there, and 1 to the right. And then again, if we move across on the in between the 3 lime terracotta there, we're going to do the same again. Lime concrete, followed by a lime wool, and then use our lime terracotta. Go 1, 2, 3, and and that's 2 of his feet complete. And then again, it's exactly the same on the other side. So in the center of these 3 terracotta, you're going to do lime concrete, and then in the center of these 3, do lime concrete, followed by a wool on the ends, and then a terracotta 1, 2, 3 round each of them. And there you go, my friends. Congratulations. We have done the super ultra rare Axolotl. I hope you enjoyed that video, and make sure you subscribe if you already haven't, because it really does help out the channel, and I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers this year, so please help me. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.